Hey everyone, Mike McClelland. I'm here with the Geico Rewind from the St. Lawrence River, and I tell you what, this has been one of the most phenomenal tournaments I can ever remember fishing. I caught 90 pounds of smallmouth this week and ended up in 5th place. I mean, feel like I had an awesome tournament, but to end up in 5th after catching that many smallmouth, that big a smallmouth, it's pretty unreal. You know, the keys this week for me, number one was my Garmin electronics. Having the mapping and the live scope, it was a big deal for finding fish. But when it came to actually catching them, basically I put 2 baits to work. As you can see, I've got this Big Bite prototype drop shot bait box here that they just sent me last week. And basically when you come up north, a lot of these smallmouth are eating gobies now. And the big key is deciding, you know, what the gobies look like, what size gobies they're eating. We don't even have this bait name, but it's been a great bait for me this week. It helped me find, you know, the better quality fish and caught a bunch of fish on it. I was throwing it on a Falcon spinning rod, a 7-foot medium action Falcon spinning rod, and it really paid off to keep a spinning rod in my hand this week. I hate throwing a spinning rod most of the time, but I've come up here too many times and not caught them on a bait caster. And the key this week was keeping a spinning rod in my hand. When I wasn't throwing that drop shot bait, the other rod I was using was my Falcon Signature Series 7.3, and I was throwing a Big Bite tube. But the thing about this tube is it also resembles a goby. I mean, you look at the head when you put that big 1/2 ounce or even 5/8 ounce head in it, it gets that bulky head like a goby's got, and you just want to resemble the color. And what I would do when I would drift over a shoal and catch one on a drop shot, after I would get that fish in a live well, I would spin the boat back around and get on the bottom of the shoal and throw this tube up there and just hop the tube up over the shoal. And 2 of my biggest fish I caught this week came on this Big Bite tube. Again, the thing about a tube is so many tubes aren't soft and salty, and that's the real key to this Big Bite tube. It's been an awesome event. It's been one of those events you're glad to have Geico insurance. Be sure and check out all the Geico products coming soon.